Hi, I'm Jessica Taylor,
Hi, I'm Kalisha Woods.
Hi, I'm Emily Zadansky.
I am Portia Truesdale.
and we are Team 6 presenting Unit 2 of the Horizon Reports. I decided to look at the K through 12 2015 edition of the Horizon Reports just because that's the age group I want to teach. I want to teach kindergarten. The article that really stuck out to me was creating authentic learning opportunities. So basically, just letting kids encounter real world learning experiences and not boxing them so much into just learning in the classroom or at their desk. So just getting them involved in different trainings and interns and professional experiences. And the reason I glued to this one so much is because in high school, I was actually able to take part in a co-op working experience where I was actually able to work with young children in the classroom, in the school, working with them. And that actually drove me to realizing my passion of wanting to work with kids. And I feel like that was an opportunity that allowed me to find out that that was my passion. So I'm just glad that, in the reports, it was just talking about how schools are really seeing the value in allowing kids to learn outside the classroom and getting them involved in the community and networking with people at such a young age. And, just as teachers, like we should know, like as educators, kind of what kind of opportunities are out there for kids in order for them to be engaged. So just helping them find their passion and making sure that they're learning. Um, as far as the standards for teaching, number 2, part C, so customizing professional learning activities, and also the standards for coaches, part 2, just using instruction to meet diverse interests and needs of the students.
Okay. I also read the same Horizon report as Jessica, and the part that really got my focus was the integrating technology and teacher education. And there were two quotes in it that really stood out. One of them said that inadequate training and teachers' attitudes on educational value of technology have the strongest impact in teacher education, and the other was the level of a teacher's digital competence directly correlates with students' learning outcomes when technology is used. And the reason that that article, that part of it stuck out to me is because we're supposed to be helping students be prepared for the real world and the use of technology and their digital understanding. It's really a challenge when not all teachers are on board, either because they just don't want to or they're afraid of the technology. And so what the students get out of technological uses in a classroom really depends on the acceptance of a teacher. And so I put that if teachers are too scared or unsure, then the students suffer. And so it's not really of value to the student, even if the teacher tries to use it, but they're still scared of it. So that was mine.
The Horizon report that I read and kind of summarized was the significant challenges in heading technology adoption in higher education. It was the 2017 report. I just kind of grabbed a few different overall summaries and key points that I wanted to hit. As far as for the short-term trends that seem to be happening in the report, it mentioned a lot of the blended learning environment, which kind of compares similar to this course and what we do. Many students are opting for this option now, and even my degree in instructional design and technology is available 100% online. You don't even have to go to campus if you wanted to. And in that, it also discussed the collaborative learning approaches. So peer-to-peer group activities just like this, educators being able to reference a large network too, and I related that back to the ISTE standards for the model of digital age work and learning and the communication and collaboration portions. Another point that I had was the solvable challenges in improving digital literacy. So the traditional idea of literacy used to not involve technology, and now it kind of is going towards that. And educators must also have the digital literacy, just like Ca-Lishea touched on, and be able to basically evaluate the resources on the web. And I related that back to the ISTE standards for technology operations and concepts for students, and then digital age learning environments for coaches. And then another area was the difficulty challenges for the achievement gap. that typically references the college achievement gap, but now it fits into this technological world, and the amount of accessibility that comes whenever we're doing these online tasks. And it also has to do with the low income, the minorities, and the disadvantaged groups, and how are they going to complete these tasks. I related that one back to the digital age learning culture for administrators, because I feel like that's something that they need to take into account of for doing.
Could you pause it, Emily? I looked at the Wicked Challenge and the challenges that are quite complex, and teaching complex thinking, and that to me was so interesting to know that the amount of jobs that's going to be in coding and how they're not going to be able to be filled because the skills are not either being taught, or even the new data scientists, which they're saying that's going to be a big thing in the future, and that's not even being taught in school right now. So it is, it talks about the computer science and how 1.4 million jobs will be available, but only 400,000 students are coming out prepared for those jobs. So that was really interesting to me.
Okay, well, I think this kind of wraps up Team 6 video. Thank you guys for watching, and we will be going back for Unit 4. Bye, everybody.
Bye.